These fists are softer now, these many years on. I can still clinch them, but the steel seems gone. Oh, they're tough enough, I reckon, if push comes to shove. But they're softer now, because of your love. They've served me well, these fists of mine. They've gotten me through some really tough times. They've battled and bruised and bled, and like my soul, they've been broken. They've struck out with rage and disfigured and maimed. They've tried to kill and wished to be. It's a strange occurrence being stuck in time, living life clinched up, living a lie. It's Dante's inferno they can't escape, so one forgives heaven and the other raises hell. It matters not which, as I've come to learn, for when daylight ends and the nightmares begin, as they always do, they clinch tight, cover these eyes, and weep and weep and weep long into the night. They've cried for help, these fists of mine, reached out for love countless times. Yet, between the sorrow, life's been kind. They've seen all kinds of good, held babies, been loved and in awe of the world. They've been burdened and unburdened, been rich and poor, naked and raw, and they have marveled. Oh, how they've marveled. But truth be told, they'll be ashamed to admit it. They've lived life without living, and that's quite unforgiving. Still, when daylight ends and the darkness descends, and the nightmares begin, as they always do, they cover these weary eyes, and they weep and weep and weep long into the night. Sorrow's a cruel mistress, and they've held her tight, afraid to loosen the grip, afraid of what they might find. Dylan wrote it, now they follow that path and rage against the dying of the light. Because no matter the hope or the outlook on life, when the nightmares appear, as they always do, they clinch tight, cover these weary eyes, and they weep and weep and weep long into the night. Now they're calling me out, these fists of mine. Wake up, you fool, stop hiding behind. What's been the use of these fists forged of steel, if you've given up and let rust take the wheel? You've been given a gift to see things anew. Unclinch, now feel. These fists seem softer now, these many years on. I can still clinch them, but the steel seems gone. Oh, they're still tough enough, I reckon, if push comes to shove. But they're opening now, thanks to your love. It's unconditional, this love that you give. It smooths out the edges and chips away at the steel. It's more than you bargain, and our mistress she remains, a triangle of love that's brought plenty of pain. Yet here you remain. They're softer now, these fists of mine. They've unclinched for the very first time. It's no mystery the reason, it's been clear for some time. It's your love that has freed them. Your loving hands open mine. These fists are softer now, these many years on. But the sorrow, well, it's still real, and it won't be denied. So when the nightmares visit, as I know they will, and these old fists clinch tight over my weary eyes, and begin weeping and weeping and weeping long into the night, they'll reach out for your hands and embrace all your love. These fists are softer now, these many years on. They're softer now because of your love.